What's up, everybody? You got Toxic X Eternity here, and today I'm going to show you guys this awesome pedal that was sent to me from Ernie. And I'm sure as many of you guys know, Ernie makes a lot of really cool stuff for guitar players. I've been using their guitar strings forever, and they hit me up and they asked if I wanted to check out their new volume pedal. So if you guys don't know, a volume pedal for guitar players works very similar to the way that a volume knob on a guitar works. But having it as a pedal gives you some cool options that can make your life a lot easier as a guitar player. And we're gonna check it out, we're gonna hook it up and see what we can do with this thing. So let's do it. Cool, so as you can see, once you hook it up, you notice that this isn't just a regular volume pedal. It actually has a screen on it that lets you see, especially on a dark stage, you can see exactly where you're at in terms of the volume on your guitar, which is really great. It's a good psychological comfort to know that, you know, if you want to be on 8, you know that you're going to be on 8, you know, just by looking at it. So, and obviously if you want to be full blast, you'll know that you're on full blast, and you don't have to consistently check to make sure that you're on, which is really cool. But alongside that, what I've noticed is that if you turn it all the way down, it turns into a guitar tuner. So you don't even need a tuner on your pedal board anymore. You can just use this volume pedal and it just saves room on your pedal board, and it has multiple uses there. So if you want to tune your guitar, all you got to do is just turn your pedal down and then it's a tuner. So yeah, let's see how it sounds. All right, so we're doing a super simple setup here. I'm going from my ESP guitar directly into the volume pedal and then out from the volume pedal into my Hughes and Kettner amp. So we're gonna fire it up and see what happens. Alright, that's not the tone. This is the tone. Well, I'm out of tune, so we can test out the tuner. That actually works out perfectly. I was literally about to be like, oh no, I'm out of tune. I don't have a tuner, but I do, which is really cool. So yeah, dude, let's tune. Every guitar player's favorite thing to do. But yeah. Looks like it's working. Yep, there we go. I actually really like the display. It turns, as you can see, it turns green when you're in tune. So again, like if you're on a dark stage, that's gonna really come in handy. So it's definitely seems like they put a lot of thought into making it really useful and just really like just work on stage. So now that we're in tune, I guess we can just turn it back up. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. So if you've never used a volume pedal before, you might be asking like, well, I have a knob on my guitar. Like, why do I need a volume pedal? For me personally, I'm the singer in my band. So that's the number one kind of thing for me is like, if I'm on the microphone, I'm looking at the audience, I'm trying to interact with the crowd. I don't want to look down. I want to avoid looking down as much as possible. So I don't want to be like, you know. So if I got my foot on my volume pedal and I want to turn my guitar down, you just leave the volume on your guitar up at all times. And you can just turn it down like that. And then as you can hear, what's cool about having a pedal for it, similar to a volume knob, is that let's say you're doing a song and you want to go into like a more relaxed, like clean section. Instead of hitting your channel switcher and you just go directly from distortion to a clean tone, what's cool about rolling off the volume is that you can actually gradually ease into that sound. So I can give you a little example, like let's say I'm just doing a cool riff, like, you know. So you can use it more like, you know, more of like an effect. You know, you're building up the anticipation for it to kick in, instead of just being like clean channel, distortion channel, which is kind of like, it's kind of jarring. So it's a cool way to kind of give your music more of like a natural like progression into a different part. So yeah, that's really about it. Actually, I lied. That's not about it. So this is the one of two ways that you can use this volume pedal. Another way that you can use it is if your amp has an effects loop on the back of the amp, and then I'll put some footage that you're probably seeing right now. of the back of the amp with an effects loop. What that can do is turn your volume pedal you can transform it from turning your guitar up and down in terms of volume, and it can actually turn the amp's volume up and down. So what you would want to do that for is if, let's say, you're a lead guitar player and your singer's like going to whatever, throw some stuff in the crowd or go harass somebody or whatever, and it's your turn for a guitar solo, you can turn your amp up and then give that volume boost to the volume of your guitar. So you can either turn your guitar's volume up into the amp, or you can turn your whole amp up. So a lot of really cool uses for this, and I'm super stoked again that Ernie Ball sent it over, and I'm definitely going to use this in my pedal board when I play live. And yes, I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely love this thing. And yeah, again, it's a tuner, which is really cool. But yes, I'm gonna go play some more guitar now. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Ernie Ball, and I will see you guys later.